Have you ever wanted to deep dive? Well, what does deep diving mean? Well, deep diving for me means taking some time and checking out self. Now, this is not becoming selfish. This is about stepping back from life as much as possible, because sometimes you can't, and examining, spending time alone, meditating, reading, doing things, even things that are not part of a regimen to try and fix it. And we all know what that fix it is. There's something deep in our core that feels as if it needs fixing. You know, the United States, Great Britain, and Australia are the chief purchasers of self help. So there's a common theme going on here that seems to have eluded the rest of the world. And I just think that's just hysterically fascinating. Obviously, there's other countries that do that as well. However, it's the reason for that all that self-help buying is because there is something in our core that just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. And the path, you could call it the path to enlightenment, I guess, if you wanted to. I would call it the path to having that feeling go away even a bit. That let's not go all the way to enlightenment. Let's just say, oh, it doesn't feel as bad as it did a year ago. Oh, it doesn't feel as bad as it did 10 years ago. Wow, that's great. That's really great. I did a little bit of work. So I decided to do a deep dive, a really deep dive. I've been thinking about this for a while. And a deep dive really is stepping back as much as possible from daily life and meditating and doing some inner work, as also working on business stuff, but mainly doing some inner work. And I noticed I started this over the last weekend. It's now Thursday. And what was fascinating is that one of the first things that happened was I got sick. I got sick on Monday. And so Monday I was sick. I worked, but I was sick. Tuesday I really was too sick to do anything. Wednesday I thought I was better and then I didn't. Today I thought I was better and then all of a sudden I wasn't. I think that's a great analogy. All of a sudden I thought I was better and I wasn't. So when one takes the time to go in, when one takes the time to reflect, when one takes the time to consider, then things get stirred up. I am not in the least shocked about the fact that I got sick on Monday. I was a little shocked when I felt so good until about 2 hours ago today. But then I said to myself, and this was the whole thing that motivated this video tonight, is, well, Mark, you know, you're just peeling onions. You're just peeling onions. So you got some work done, you got some meditation in, and it's incredibly uncomfortable right now. It is so incredibly uncomfortable right now. And I look at how I distract myself. I look at the things that I do that I, meaning the ego self. And it's upset because I decided to rock the boat. And it's hard. I have to say, it's really hard. So, what do you think about deep diving? Are you up for that? Are you up for the challenge of deep diving? I don't know. We'll find out more. But ask yourself, are you really willing to take it to a new level? Not to the age of enlightenment, but just, wouldn't it be cool if I had a better life a year from now than I do right now? And a better life meaning more at peace inwardly. Thanks.